Good morning, everybody. Um, this is another video. My name is Luis Aguilera Garcia, and I have been called to speak to you all today about if you really know who you are. Um, and who you are is the opposite of what you were raised to believe, to think, what society told us this is who we are. It's it's the complete opposite from what we think. Um, I want to share a little bit about what happened to me once I realized who I truly am, how it changed my life, and where I'm at now. So, with the series of events that happened to me from being gay, being undocumented, having parents that were undocumented, parents that grew up in a whole nother country that experienced life very differently than I did, and without being their fault, they instilled beliefs in my energetic body, and they instilled beliefs in me that didn't serve me. So I grew up with those and was affected deeply by them, just like we all are. Beliefs, feelings, emotions, the mind, all those things I became very, very intrigued by, very curious by. So I did whatever I could to figure out who I really was, and if it was true that God that God did not accept me for being gay and for sinning because I was gay. I laugh now because it was the biggest joke. It was one of the biggest jokes that I discovered and I unfolded on my own. And now I get to live a life full of freedom and joy and happiness and peace. And no matter what's going on in my life, I'm just it's like this peaceful, just I like to think of it as my peaceful place at the beach just because I love being at the beach. And that place is a place of just tranquility, love, peace, joy, and I don't allow anybody in there because we decide who we allow in here and who we allow to steal our energy, to control our lives because you are controlling your life with your energy. Your energy is your currency. So depending on what frequency, what's the frequency of your energy is your currency. So depending on what frequency you are, that's the currency that you have, and that's how you exchange things in this world that we live in. This is how it works. I finally figured out how it works, and I'm going to share it with you all because it's just too big of a truth not to share. Realizing who you are is your ultimate goal here on earth. Awaken to the reality of who you are. Do it in this lifetime. Do it so you can be free. Do it so you can inspire people around you. Stop suffering. Quit following people. Quit going into things that no longer serve you. Quit pleasing everybody. Quit saying yes to everything, even though you know you don't want to, you don't like it. Follow your joy, follow your love, do what brights you up, do what brings love into your heart, do what brings joy into your life, you know? It's all in your hands. And this is the holy grail that everybody speaks about. The holy grail is realizing that you are an eternal, magnificent, all powerful, all knowing, effortless being. So I want to get you to start opening your mind to the possibility that what you're seeing in the mirror, that's a limited version of you. That's that's an extension of what spirit is reflecting back to you. The real you is the you that appears when you ask, am I aware? Am I present? Who am I? Am I aware? Those were the three words that Rhonda started to put into my mind. Rhonda Byrne, for those of you that haven't seen my other YouTube videos, she's one of the few people that actually got me into this content of figuring out who we are. And I decided to dedicate my entire life to figuring out who I was. And now that I actually know and it's started to like sink in, It's completely changed my life. I have days where for half a day I'm feeling bad. I'm just like, "Oh, why do I feel this way?" And then I put in all the practices that I know, and then it's like a remembering because I'm still human. We're still here on earth, and being human and being on earth is one of the most courageous things that you will ever do. The fact that you're still here, the fact that you're still trying to to survive, because that's what our brain is primed to do, is to help us survive. The fact that you're still here, that in itself is a miracle. That in itself is just, oh, you have it all. You have everything in your power, in your control. The only thing you need to do is awaken. Awaken to who you really are. Start asking the questions. Start listening to the content. One of the greatest books that helped me figure out who I really was is a book by The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Walters. Let me look it up so I can make sure. Um, Wallace D. Wattles, The Science of Being Rich. Sorry, I wanted to give you all the right book. The Science of Being Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. We're gonna get it. So this book goes into this notion that everything in the world is just this magical substance, and this magical substance is actually what we're made of. And the thoughts that we have, the thoughts that we are thinking every day, once like you're think about it. Everything around here and your thoughts and brain, it's all connected. Whether you want to believe that it's not, it's all connected. So the moment that you have a thought, this substance that's all around us that we think is air, it's full of energy, it's full of intelligence. It picks up that thought and it runs with it. So whatever you think, that's what you're going to experience. This is why I tell everybody around me, the people that I love and care about the most, to watch their thoughts, to watch what comes out of their mouth, and to watch how they're feeling. It's the most important thing that you can do. Stop worrying about if whatever you want is going to happen, what people think, if where you're heading is the right direction. Forget about it all and focus more on the thoughts that you're producing, the thoughts that are coming into your mind, the feelings that you're feeling, and what you're saying and repeating on a daily basis. That's where you need to start. What are you saying to yourself? What thoughts are you thinking? What feelings are you feeling throughout the day? I've programmed my mind and body for the moment I wake up. It's just nothing but gratitude. Before I even open my eyes, it's thank you, source, thank you, universe, thank you. Thank you for such a beautiful night of rest. Thank you for my beautiful blanket, my pillow, my sheets. Thank you for having this comfortable, oh, my mattress. I don't get to sleep much, so when I do, I just enjoy it. Um, but that's where it starts. This is a program. It's a program, and like I said in one of my other videos, it was programmed by the people around you before the age of 7. It's your job and it's your responsibility to undo all that programming and put something in that serves you and that will work for you and give you the things that you want, the things that you desire, and the things that you want to experience. Because we cannot experience anything that is outside of our own thoughts, beliefs, actions, feelings. We are responsible for what is going on in our lives. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you have been the only person responsible for everything. All the good, all the bad, all the things that it was you with your thoughts, your feelings, and what you kept saying throughout your life. So, if you want to experience things, listen to what is coming out of your mouth. This is the beginning of understanding who we really are. When you get this, you're free. You can no longer suffer. It's impossible because who we are, the only thing that is in who we are is just love, joy, peace, happiness. That's who we are. And that being is untouched. It's impossible for source energy and God and who we are, which is us, spirit. It's impossible for that being, that powerful, all-knowing, loving, joyful being to ever carry any doubt, any stress, any anxiety, any sadness, any fear. Those emotions do not do not go with who you are. So it's I hate to tell you this, but it's black and white. And your main goal is to be happy. If you can be happy every single day, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter who said what to you, no matter who did what, didn't respond, whatever, didn't commit to what they said they were going to, or this person is starting their own toxic ways again, you decide if you allow that to take control of your life. And I've already taught y'all a letting go process. You know, you do this. It's in one of my other videos. You welcome the things you don't want to experience, and you don't experience them no more. And when they come back weaker and weaker and weaker. So, step one, watch your thoughts, watch what comes out of your mouth, and watch your feelings. It starts there. Step two, always ask, am I aware? And that I got from The Greatest Secret, which is by Rhonda Byrne. She wrote that book also. All these people are pushing us to see the reality, to see the truth. So, am I aware? That will always bring you back to awareness, back to who you are, back to being present here right now. Third thing, when you feel something that you don't want to feel, welcome it like I taught you. It'll go away. And then if it comes back, do it again. It'll come back weaker and weaker until eventually you're not even going to remember why you were doing that or what the thought or feeling or memory was. Um, so all of this is with the intention of freeing you all, allowing you to experience a whole nother life, world that is just so incredible and it's full of love and joy. You no longer have to worry about toxic people, toxic situations. You no longer have to spread yourself thin for others. You live a life where you're happy. You're doing what you love and you're enjoy all day long, and you attract people that are just incredible, high energy, and you're either happy or you're suffering. There's no in betweens. So what do you want, what how do you want to experience your life? Do you want to be happy or do you want to be suffering? Being almost happy is the same thing as being in suffering. You're either pregnant or you're not. You can't be half pregnant. So I choose happiness. I choose love. I choose joy. And I choose peace amongst anything else. Somebody else wants to come in with something else than that. I'm sorry. I'm not about that. That's just not, there's no room for that in my life. There's none. Why? Because those things only attract more of those things. Think about it. You're always upset about family or friends or whatever. You're going to keep getting more of that. More and more and more and more. And then you're gonna be like, why? Why aren't people changing? Blah, blah, blah. Honey, because you haven't changed. Stop giving your attention and your awareness and your energy to all these things and wanting to change people and have things this way and things that way. No, no, no. Focus on you. Figure out what you love to do, what brings you joy, what brings you passion. Focus on releasing all the negative energy, the negative feelings. Focus on reprogramming your mind. Don't fix it, but like get rid of the old programming and bring in the new one. And that's what I'm here for to show you how to do it. Stop giving your energy to people that just suck it out of you. Let those people go. Let them go. You have to learn how to let things go and let people go. That's the whole nature of life. It's just an endless cycle of birth and rebirth, birth and rebirth, birth and rebirth. And with that comes death, yeah. But who you are never dies. Who you are is eternal. Who you are has been here for millions and millions and millions of years. Who you are can create things effortlessly. Who you are is the same energy that just spoke into existence everything you see around you. So I hope that these words were able to touch somebody, even if it's just one person. I want my content to be able to help you become more free, help you get on the path to freedom, and help you just have an incredible life where you wake up every day and you can you can go through your day just experiencing love and joy and peace. And no matter what happens, happens, and you're okay. You're full of peace, joy, love, happiness, and you're untouched, you're unbothered. And if you live like that, you're free. You're free from the mind, you're free from the constant chatter that tells you that you can't, that it's not worth it, that that you're not good enough or that you can't have this thing. No, you're free from that, and then you can start using your mind for what it was meant for. We created our mind so that we can have the things that we want. Ta-da. And if you aren't using it for the things that you want, then you're getting things that you don't want. And whether you believe it or not, it's the truth. You're manifesting on every second of every day of every year. You're manifesting right now. Manifestation isn't just something that happens once in a blue moon. No, it's happening all the time. Just like gravity's happening all the time. Gravity doesn't happen just when you drop something. No, gravity is what's holding everything in place. It's holding everything in place. And you don't even have to think about it. Why? Because it's happening. But if you're aware of those things, you can start using gravity to your advantage, right? If you want to pour something, you bring it up higher up than that item and you pour it, and gravity helps you. So if you realize what manifesting is and you know it's happening all the time, why not use it and actually manifest something incredible in your life? You're already doing it. So instead of manifesting the things you don't want, I'm trying to show you how you can manifest the things that you do want and to do it on a regular basis to where it's happening anyway, whether you're aware of it or not. See how incredible this is? So I'm gonna leave you all with that. Um, I want y'all to have if I could just give you a spoonful of this joy and freedom and happiness and utter peace that I'm feeling every day, even though I have toxic people coming in and out of my life all the time, and I'm just untouched. I'm untouched, and I want y'all to be the same way, the exact same way. I want you to experience this freedom, this joy. You know, anytime the mind starts to come back in, I just oof, 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 I do all the practices I know and come back to my center, come back to alignment, come back to peace, to freedom, to joy. Um, I think that was everything for today's video. If this content resonated with you and you want to hear more, just drop a comment, send me a message, subscribe, and thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for watching. This is the beginning of your transformation. I'm so excited for you. Can't wait to see where you end up, and I love you all so very much. Don't forget how powerful, beautiful, eternal, all loving, all knowing you are. And that energy is right inside of you. It's right inside of you. Love y'all.